What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back for a recap of Married to Medicine LA. This is season 2, episode 1. Okay, really quickly, you guys. Where the hell is Asha and her friend? I forgot her friend's name, but I like those two on this show. I don't really care for Jazmin or Shanique. I don't really care for them, you guys. I don't know. They seem fake to me. I like Imani. Is that her name? I like her. I feel like she's very real, very outspoken, very no nonsense, my type of girl. Who the hell else is on here? Britten. I feel neutral about Britten. Britten comes off like she's hiding something, like she's not an upfront person. Like I can tell by how she was acting last year with her husband, and like at the last minute she was saying how they was gonna stay in Orlando and they wasn't gonna be able to move to LA. All of that was a bit weird for me. You know, I think she wanted to come to LA, but I think that her husband, he didn't. But anyways, they're back and they have found a house in LA. But yeah, it's something weird with Britten. You know, I feel neutral about her. I'm not too excited about her. You know, she's okay. So the episode starts out with Jazmin and Shanique. They talk about how they are the best of friends. We all know that. Okay, we know that these two are besties. Jazmin talks about how everybody underestimated her last year and they thought that she was just some doctor's wife, and she's a businesswoman. She has a concierge business. She has this investment home. That's really nice, honey. That investment property, girl. Let me give you, honey, a big old nasty hand clap, honey. Just give a big old nasty hand clap, because, honey, that place is banging. It is so nice. And I'm proud of Jazmin. You know, I like a strong, independent woman. You know, even though you got a man, you got your own little business and hustle going for you, ain't nothing wrong with it. We see Britten and her husband. They are in the car on the way somewhere, honey. Her husband is complaining about the traffic in LA. Y'all know he wanted to stay in Orlando. Britten says she has a permanent job as an anesthesiologist. Honey, I can't get that big ass word up out my mouth. I tried, y'all, but she got her position now. I think last year they showed her like out on job interviews looking for a job. So I'm happy for her, girl. You do your thing, girl. We see Britten and her husband. They are like at this kickboxing class or something. I was like, okay, girl. All right. Shit. I see you can fight, Britten, okay? She gets to talking about how her husband, you know, still is adjusting to LA. Their home in Orlando was way bigger than the one that they got now. I mean, it's life. You know, you go have to just take it or leave it. You know, if you're going to be in LA, it's expensive. You're just going to get less for your money. That's what moving to LA, that's what that is, okay? That's just what it is. But that house they had in Orlando, baby, it was big, honey, okay? It would be hard, honey, to get my ass up out of there. I ain't gonna lie. So next we see Dr. Imani, my fave, and she is cooking with her son, and she lets us know that her husband is now living out of town. What the hell going on up and through here, honey, okay? I loved her and her husband's relationship, so I guess he is a singer, and I think she said he was in the R&B group Portrait back in the day. I'm gonna have to look up some of their hits, honey. Yeah, so Imani's husband, Phil, he is in Oklahoma doing some music production work. And Imani lets us know that the music industry is not as lucrative as it once, you know, was to her household. So I get all of that. I just hope that this distance doesn't break them up, because I really love their relationship, you guys. It seems like they have a jokey, have fun type of relationship. While Imani and her husband, they're on the phone with each other. They just keep telling each other that they miss each other. And it was a really cute scene. He was like blowing her kisses from over the phone. I was like, oh, that's so cute. So next we see the Atlanta girls at the airport. We got Contessa, we got Dr. Heavenly, we got Quad, and we got Toya. In my opinion, you guys, Toya did not fit in with the rest of the ladies. She hasn't been on this show. I know they had Jackie and Simone on here, I believe, last season. But yeah, when I saw Toya, I was like, Toya, LA, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. But I guess, honey, Contessa said that she would invite Toya. Y'all know Contessa and Toya have had their bouts on Married to Medicine. And it's so funny because Toya is the one that brought Contessa to Married to Medicine. So I guess, hell, you got to give her a little favor back, Contessa, okay? But what do you all think of that? Y'all think that Contessa and Toya will repair their relationship? Or, you know, because the last time I checked, honey, Contessa was telling Toya she was fat, her husband fat, and he's the definition of a big ass bitch. That was funny what she said about Eugene. I didn't like her saying that about Toya's weight, though. That's what bothered me, because I'm like, Toya is an attractive woman, and I know a lot of men, they would choose Toya over Contessa any day. I'm just saying. But yeah, Toya, to me, though, I don't know, for some reason, you guys, especially once I see all the ladies on scooters and shit, I'm like, it just don't seem like nothing that Toya would want to do. I don't know, honey. Where is Mariah? Why didn't y'all invite Mariah? Mariah is LA to me, okay? Why Mariah wasn't invited? Y'all know I don't even like Mariah, but I'm asking about her, okay? I think she should have came. Who else is on the show? Simone, no, I don't want to hear her loud ass. Jackie, she stayed, yeah. They could have invited somebody else, honey, okay? So I knew that Contessa and Britten was best friends, but I didn't know that Contessa introduced Britten to her husband, and both of their husbands are really cool. They both have did everything at the same time, had their kids, started their medical career. So that's pretty cool. I admire their friendship. So we got the Married to Medicine Atlanta girls. They are in a car on their way to Jazmin's rental property house. But while they are in the car, they talk to Britten on the phone, and Britten invites them to her birthday party. And all the ladies say that they are excited about going to the party. So the Married to Medicine Atlanta ladies, they make it to Jazmin's rental property. And as soon as they get in, they hug Jazmin and they look around the property and they give her all these compliments on the property. That property is banging. It is nice, has a nice ass view. They got a pool. Jazmin, I think, said that the property has like 4 levels to it. Like, Jazmin is doing the damn thing. I gotta give girl her props, you know, even though I don't care for her like that, okay? So Toya asks Jazmin, well, why aren't you living here? And Jazmin says, girl, unlike you, honey, this is an investment property, honey. This is my business, okay? She ain't say it like that, but I'm just saying, you know, if this is her business, Toya, okay? This is what you should be doing, Toya, with your platform. You should be buying beautiful homes and renting them out. And, you know, like, Toya really would be wonderful at that. We know she knows how to either do that, buy a beautiful home, or have a lavish ass party and have the party be interesting and nice. So Toya, you should, you know, just take a page out of Jazmin's book, honey. Okay, just, you know, peep what Jazmin is doing. You may learn a few things. But yeah, I totally respect Jazmin, you guys, for this boss move, honey, that she has made, okay? Heavenly gets in her confessional and she's just like, I have to give it up to Jazmin, because last year when I first met her, I thought that she was just another doctor's wife. She was just pretty. She was just plastic. She was LA, you know, caught up in the hype of feeling herself. But no, she is a businesswoman. She is an entrepreneur, and Heavenly respects that. And I am with Heavenly. You got to give this girl props where props is due, because at least she's not sitting on this platform doing absolutely nothing the way we see some of these other women doing, okay? Jazmin shows the ladies all around the house and showing them the different bedrooms. Toya stumbles upon the wine bar saying that it's fully stocked and she needs to put that in her closet. And then we see Heavenly making the comment that Jazmin is who Toya wished she could be back in Atlanta. And I agree. I think... First off, let me say this. It's okay to have aspirations. It's okay to want beautiful and nice things. You know, like I said before, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to create a business for yourself through your own interests. And like I always tell y'all about Toya, all she does is throw lavish parties. Like, turn that shit into a business. Turn a profit. I don't want to hear this shit about no damn children's book. You know, that's cool, but what else are you doing? You know, so I think that's why Heavenly, you know, made the comment that she did about Toya. Like, girl, you could learn a lot from Jazmin, and I agree. You know, like, stop just trying to look the part and really be the part, you know? And some people may argue, well, Toya is a stay-at-home mom and that is a job. That is a job, but you can't talk all the cash money shit, Toya, that you do. Because you get on your little pedestal that you done built for yourself and you'll talk about Heavenly like a dog and her house is this. But Heavenly is a fucking business woman, okay? She be on that damn YouTube ever since we all been quarantined. Out of everybody on Married to Medicine, that woman is online every day, talking to people, interviewing different people. She's growing her YouTube channel. She is a definition of a hustler. So it's one thing to look good, but it's another thing to be a boss woman and have different businesses going for yourself. People respect that, not just you looking the part and being somebody's wife. So that is what Heavenly means, you know, when she comes at Toya the way that she does. I totally get it. So we got all the ladies sitting poolside. We got Heavenly, we got Quad, and we got Contessa and Toya. Everybody sitting poolside, and Jazmin brings them some sushi and some In-N-Out. Heavenly recommends that Jazmin eat one of the burgers with her, and Jazmin says, no, I will eat, you know, just the lettuce and, you know, the vegetable on the burger. I don't know, honey. I guess she got us, you know, keep it tight. I'm not really into the super thin look, but if that's how people want to look, then so be it. I hear a lot of people are like that in LA. They're very health conscious. They, you know, want to have a certain body image, and Jazmin, you know, got to keep her man. So, hey, if they like it, I love it. Okay. So Heavenly begins telling Jazmin, you know, you got this beautiful spot here. I think we should have a cocktail party and we should invite Imani. And then Jazmin starts kind of rolling her eyes and scrunching up her face. Jazmin lets the ladies know that tomorrow they're going to go to Venice Beach. It's one of LA's biggest landmarks. So we see Contessa calls Dr. Britten, and she's like, girl, I'm sitting up here waiting for you. Are you going to Venice Beach today? And Britten is just like getting her kids ready, you know, for school. And, you know, she's on her way to work. She's like, girl, I got to work. Okay. Y'all done came in town. You know, y'all over there fooling with that damn Jazmin and Shanique. They are doctors' wives, honey. They got time to party and kick it. Some of us got to go to work. I know that's right, Britten. Britten said, honey, I got to pay these bills. Okay. So next we see Dr. Imani and we see Dr. Heavenly. They're actually going to go on a hike, and then the rest of the ladies, they are going to, you know, be on scooters. Dr. Imani begins talking about how much she likes Heavenly and how cool they are. And it's so funny. I was so happy to see that because I love both of them, you guys. I like Heavenly a lot. I think she's very funny. she's witty. She's a businesswoman. I respect Imani and her whole demeanor. And I just love, that these two are, good buddies on the show. And I love that they actually hang out. They're not just doing this show together. They are actual friends. That's what Imani says. So that was cool. Heavenly lets Dr. Imani know, honey, I'm not here for all this physical stuff. And then Imani says, girl, but you in LA, this how we got to do it, honey. Got to keep it tight. Got to get it right. Okay. And Imani lets us know that she really loves the fact that Heavenly doesn't take herself too serious. And that's another reason why I like Heavenly. I love a person that, is financially set, but they like to joke around and make fun of things and, not be so uptight and stuck up and, so I love that about Heavenly too. It's so funny. As soon as they began the hike, Heavenly is just like, well, how often do you do this hike, honey? I'm tired already. Imani was like, girl, we just started. I'm like, oh my God, Heavenly, you tired already, girl. Okay, so we see all the ladies on their scooters. We see Toya, we see Quad. Contessa was doing really good on the scooter, Jazmin, and then that damn Shanique, honey, was struggling. I was like, ooh, do she got a struggle scooter, or is it her that's just struggling on the scooter? Honey, what's going on? Contessa says that Shanique is not destined, honey, to ride a scooter. Okay, she don't have no business being on that damn scooter, and I agree. That girl was struggling. Contessa was trying to show Shanique how to ride the damn scooter. The girl almost got hit by a car. I was like, girl, you need to walk away from that scooter and just walk, okay? Heavenly invites Imani to Jazmin's cocktail party. She knows that there has been tension between the two. And Imani is just like, that's fine. I don't necessarily like her. She don't necessarily like me, but I can come through and be cordial. I work with all types of people that I don't like, and I'm able to be cordial with them. And, I don't want to punch them in the face. And I agree with Imani. She probably don't see it for old girl. And, she has every right to feel like that, but that don't mean she ain't gonna know how to act when she get around her, So next we see Jazmin and all the ladies sitting down, and she's talking about Imani, and she's talking about, I don't really have an issue with her. I just feel like I don't get the respect I deserve from Imani. Bitch, what type of respect are you looking for? And what I really am getting from Jazmin, you all, is this person that thinks that everybody is supposed to admire me or be impressed with me. Everybody is not going to feel that way about you. And once you get over yourself, then, you will be able to move forward. But Imani has, her own opinion of you, and you cannot change that. Matter of fact, you're going to make it worse by assuming, she needs to bow down to you. Like, what do you want from her? Y'all let me know in the comments. What does Jazmin want from Imani? What type of attention do you want or do you need? And what's weird? Jazmin and Toya was sitting right by each other, and to me, they both are kind of one and the same a little bit, as far as they want to be seen a certain way. They don't really want you to get to know them for who they are. And another thing is, where the hell is Jazmin's man at? Where is he at? Like, on these shows, don't you supposed to be able to show, your significant other? So if everybody else showing they man, where your man at, girl? What's going on? We see that Jazmin is still upset about the things that Imani mentioned last year about Jazmin's husband being a drug dealer and them living in a drug dealer house. And she said, when you look up my name online, that's pretty much all you see. What does that have to do with Imani? That's something that she said to you last year. I believe she apologized. Like, why are you still mad at her about that? And then it's not her fault that you don't have enough of a name on your own. Like, if people want to believe that your man is a drug dealer, then that's what the hell they're gonna believe. Like, I don't get you guys why she's so mad with Imani about that. Like, let it go. You done said all types of shit about people on this show. Quad lets Jazmin know you need to just give Imani a chance, have an open mind. You know, you all need to put your differences to the side and, you know, let's enjoy this weekend together. Then we see that damn Shanique. Okay, she is the Cynthia to Jazmin, who would be Kenya. She's just up Shanique's ass, in my opinion. Oh, she interrupts Quad. Oh, well, you know, Jazmin has tried. And girl, shut up. Let your friend speak for herself, honey. You ain't in the beef, okay? And you guys, what's her name? Shanique. She needs to wear a little bit more makeup, honey. Okay? Just too plain Jane. You in LA. Give me glamour. Give me a little bit of something, honey. It just, I don't know, honey. So Quad lets Jazmin know that, you know, us ATL girls, you know, we're going to help you and Imani, you know, get on the right path. And I'm just looking like, can you bitches help each other get on the right path in ATL? Can y'all even do that in your own hometown? So I don't know, y'all. I think y'all need to stay neutral, okay, when it comes to this little beef. All right? So we are at Jazmin's rental, honey, in the Hollywood Hills. Y'all remember when Nene was staying in the Hollywood Hills season 5, honey, okay? We see Jazmin in his animal print cardigan. Bitch, I want that. I love that. It looks so cute. I don't like her hair, though, you guys. I don't know. I think Jazmin looks better with her hair straight. Jazmin is walking around the house, making sure the food is right. I guess she has security there. You know, she has different people there helping her to set up. We see Contessa and Heavenly. They're like laying in the bed doing some type of beauty treatment. That's what Contessa is. We see Heavenly got her damn belly out. Can I walk around, honey, with my belly all out? I said, Heavenly, you are a fool. And that damn Jazmin started laughing at her. Jazmin is kind of stressing about the party because she really wants to make a good impression on the ladies from Atlanta, and she wants them to feel like they are celebrities. That way she can attract more celebrities to her concierge business. And I agree, honey. Okay. We see all the ladies getting ready for the party. Toya looks really pretty, you guys, with that little brown bob she had. I loved her outfit she wore to the little cocktail party. She looked real cute. I like Heavenly's dress that she had on. She looked cute. So we see Britten gets there. She looks pretty in her red dress. And then she has this lady, Kendra, there. I noticed Kendra has her damn belly out. Girl, you are too fucking big to have your motherfucking stomach out. And we see Heavenly in her confessional saying, oh, well, you know, she got her belly out, body positivity. And that's cute and that's cool. But no, you need to have the body to wear those type of dresses, or not dress, to wear those type of belly shirts, I should say. Then she has said, oh, I just had a baby. If you just had a baby, you need to be covering that shit up. Like, girl, she did that shit, you guys, looking for some attention. You ain't fooling me, Kendra. Okay, you ain't fooling me. Britten mentions that Kendra is her friend, and, you know, she hit it off with her, you know, as soon as they first met, and she introduces Kendra to everybody. We see Kendra's son. His name is Hart, and he is about 3 months, and he looks full-blown Asian, honey. Okay, cute little baby. So Kendra gets to telling the ladies about herself, how she just had her baby and she's working in an outpatient clinic. And then we have this lady named Dr. Courtney. And I don't know, you guys, if she's going to be a new addition to the cast, but she's a OBGYN. And she says she specializes in making the vagina prettier. Heavenly interrupts and says, well, my vagina already look good. Y'all want to see it? Then Jazmin was like, girl, no. Then Heavenly ends up talking about penises and how penises don't look that good. And Dr. Courtney says, hey, we doing a little something about that. You know, we specialize in making those look good too. So Toya ends up saying there is something you can do to the penis to make it larger. And then that's when we hear Dr. Heavenly interrupt, and she says to Kendra, well, your man is Chinese. So Dr. Heavenly basically tries to imply to Kendra, since your man is Chinese, his penis is small. And then Dr. Kendra shoots back, well, not all stereotypes are true. I felt like Heavenly was just all the way wrong. Y'all know Heavenly is my girl, but Heavenly, you was doing too much. You don't know this lady from a can of paint. Like, you just don't know her. You don't come talking reckless to people you don't know. I get you guys. Heavenly, says her little comments and shit back in Atlanta with the other girls, but you can't do that shit here, okay? You don't know these women, okay? They may cut you, all right? Kendra tells Heavenly, whatever you're trying to insinuate about my husband's penis being small, you sound real ignorant. Dr. Heavenly shot back and said, no, I just asked you a question. Heavenly, it was a rude ass question. You don't ask those type of questions. You would not want anybody talking about daddy like that, okay? And then she got to saying, Dr. Heavenly got to saying, well, it sounds like you're insecure about your man. Like, to add insult to injury, you go say that she's insecure about her man. Like, come on, Heavenly, you can't call this woman insecure. You was being funny. You was being disrespectful towards her husband. That's the man she married, procreated with. You trying to say he got a small dick, like, don't nobody want to hear that type of shit, okay? And honey, I was like, oh shit, Kendra don't play, because Kendra, I should say, honey, was cussing Heavenly the fuck out. I was here for it, though. I was like, oh shit. Heavenly, girl, you better bob and weave, girl. Toya, in her confessional, she's like, oh my God, I wish Heavenly would shut her ass up. Jazmin is making faces. Everybody, looks embarrassed. Like, Heavenly, why are you talking and acting like this with this lady you don't know? So Kendra gets all up in Heavenly's face. She's like, bitch. And then Heavenly was like, oh shit, you about to whoop my ass. I was cracking up. Yeah, girl, she about to whoop your ass. Okay, Kendra don't come to play with the girls, honey. Okay, she may have her stomach out, honey. Okay, but she is ready to knock somebody out. Kendra let Heavenly know, yes, bitch, I will fuck you up. And honey, like I said, I was here for it, okay? I like a little drama like this. Jazmin got up out her seat trying to get in between them. It was so funny, y'all. OMG, that goddamn Heavenly is a fool. She said, I'm not about to fight your big ass. That is so funny. Oh my God, it was funny though. Woo, Heavenly girl. You can do that shit with them women in Atlanta, but LA, bitch, like I said, they will cut you, okay? Kendra is not the one to play with, honey, okay? Mm-mm. So Britten, Jazmin, is that Contessa? They all try to calm Kendra down. Contessa's just shaking her head. Toya is trying to let Heavenly know you out of line. You should not say that, she... her husband has a small wee-wee. Quad ends up missing everything. Toya lets Quad know what happened, and Quad is just like, that's Heavenly. She be saying little slick-ass shit, and then she do that fake-ass laugh that she do, and, it's inappropriate. Jazmin lets Kendra know you cannot let her get the best of you. You need to calm down. And Jazmin also says in her confessional that Heavenly needs to be put in her place. So, and I guess in this instant, she did, because it's like, Heavenly, you gotta stop talking to people any kind of fucking way. You can't do that, like, girl. Got Imani and her friend, they're on their way to the cocktail party, and Imani gets to telling them that she doesn't even drink, and I'm like, girl, how do you live, honey? You need a little drink sometimes, honey, okay? Imani lets her friend know that Heavenly wants to get her and Jazmin together to be friends. So Kendra ends up coming back out, and Heavenly ends up backpedaling, and she's just like, oh, well, I didn't mean nothing by it. Heavenly, yes, you did. You gotta quit doing that fake ass shit. You gotta stop saying whatever the fuck you feel like it, and then you want to backpedal, then you want to apologize like, what you said wasn't even really a big deal. It was, like, you don't come at people you don't know. Kendra accepts her apology. So Imani shows up to the cocktail party and greets everybody but Jazmin. I felt like that was wrong. Even though those two are not on the best of terms, I feel like you should, say hi to the person whose get together it is. Like, you're at Jazmin's place of business, so you should greet her. So the next thing I noticed, honey, is Quad takes it up on herself to get all the girls together to do a toast to Jazmin, to highlight, Jazmin for throwing the party and getting everybody together. And the next thing I see is Britten. Britten is like interrupting and having side conversation. Then Britten ends up interrupting Quad, telling Jazmin to wash all her towels. I felt like that was rude. Quad is obviously trying to give a toast, like, why interrupt? Quad tells Britten, now girl, I know you know better than to interrupt, honey, while I have the floor. Britten says in her confessional, Quad loves to talk. She talks too fucking much. And I agree. Even back in Atlanta, I was about to call her Twat. Quad is very much so like an actress. She talks and talks, and it's like she recites lines, and it's like, Quad, get to the fucking point. So I understood that when it came to Quad. Britten says in her confessional, we're not paying to hear you speak. You need to have a seat. Britten is not with the shits, honey. Okay, I told y'all, this is LA. This ain't the shit that you can get away with in Atlanta, okay, where they go tolerate that. These LA girls, honey, they be ready to cut somebody, okay? So Britten is getting irritated with Quad because she keep talking and shit. I wish she would get to the damn point too, but I'm just saying. This is where Quad, to me, was just doing too much. Okay, it's one thing you want to give Jazmin a proper toast for being a good host to you guys, but then you call out Imani, and then, you ain't got to look around, and it's like you're putting her on Front Street in front of everybody. Then you make mention of the fact that Imani and Jazmin have issues, and you want them to get together, and Imani is just like, in her confessional, she's like, I don't want to talk about my issues with Jazmin with Quad. Like, she don't know the situation, this ain't got nothing to do with her. Why is she even bringing this shit up? And Quad, you have this way about you where you know every fucking thing, and it makes you not likable, and that's that same shit you do back in ATL. Don't get me wrong, you guys, Quad is fun. I think she's beautiful. I think she's sharp, but she has a way about her. We all know this. She talk too much. She thinks she know everything. She try to take over everything, like any party, Quad will find a way to make it all about her and focus on herself. And it's like, girl, shut the hell up. And then you bring in other people's drama into the forefront. That wasn't cool. Once again, Quad is trying to get Jazmin and Imani to talk. Well, what's your problem with her? And I just, like I said, y'all, too messy. Britten is like, Quad, what is you doing? Imani begins talking to Jazmin saying, hey, I don't have an issue with you. I'm proud of you and, everything you're doing. Imani's friend tells her, girl, you already apologized though. So, what are you doing? But hell, I think y'all keep acting like Imani needs to apologize. So that's why, she's doing that. Jazmin tells Imani, I accepted your childish apology. Imani is like, what was childish about my apology? Britten gets involved and says, Jazmin, she did already apologize and she didn't attack you or your husband. She just said the house looks like a drug dealer's house. Like, y'all need to move on. And I agree. Move on, you say you accept her apology, so move on. What are y'all doing? Jazmin insists on keeping the beef going, saying that Imani has said a lot more. Imani was just like, hey, you either accept my apology or you don't. And Jazmin said, well, I do. And then all of a sudden, Quad brings her ass back into the situation. Quad, I need you to have several glasses of shut the fuck up. This situation has nothing to do with you, and you are making every fucking thing about you, and it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Quad was looking for extra attention that day, extra cookies, or girl, what is the prize that you're gonna get for being disruptive, making everything about you. What you plan on getting out of this, sis? And what makes it so bad is both of these two have already acknowledged their issues. They forgave each other and they're moving along. And here go Quad rehashing it again. Toya looking at her like she crazy. It's too much. Quad was getting on people for having side conversations. Britten is like, listen, bitch. Okay, we can have as many side conversations as we like. This is LA. I don't know what the hell y'all do back in ATL, but you ain't gonna be telling us what to do up and through here. Okay, and I was here for Britten. Let's give Britten, honey, a big old nasty hand clap. Honey, just give her a big old nasty hand clap because somebody had to set you straight. Quad, okay, you was doing too much, girl. So once Britten had told Quad she ain't running shit, Quad said, well, you ain't running shit either, apparently. I was like, oh, shit, are we got to have another fight up and through here, honey? I like the Atlanta girls and the LA girls together. I like it, you know, but I don't know. Toya was a little too quiet for me. Come on, Toya, throw a little sauce up in there. I think Toya realized these bitches is crazy and I don't want no parts. And I also think that it's the fact that Toya, is this like her first time, you guys, coming to LA? I think that was why she was kind of like quiet about everything, which is probably the smartest thing, you know. Contessa says, honey, everybody is arguing. All of y'all, shut up. Okay, I'm with you, Contessa. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say on Married to Medicine LA. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.